Hello everyone, it's Mecha-san, and we got a brand new video game trailer reaction here, and this is the official launch trailer for Gears of War Tactics. Yeah, they just scrolled it down to just Gears. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna try to call it whenever possible, unless I skip the beat. Gears of War. Gears, when you go on like call it the name here, like you want to get out of the tongue, but proper title will always be Gears of War to me, no matter what. No matter what Microsoft or whoever they're trying to do here. But anyhow, yes, this game, it's a departure from all the other Gears because it's basically XCOM meets Gears, where it's a turn-based strategy here, like XCOM and everything. We get so much customization, we got weapons, and I have been keeping up with the news here. I've seen some gameplay footage of everything, of how things work, like from grenade throws to how the mechanics and everything proceed. And yeah, so I'm aware, and I know that this is set like 10 years before the start of the first game here. So it's set 4 years after Emergence Day, basically, which makes this the earliest in the Gears in the Locust War setting to date, second only to Gears of War Judgment, because that was set like a few months in the war. Like the Hammer of Dawn counter offensive has not happened here, and that happened in the first year of the war. And I know that game kind of has some. It's controversial within the fandom because of some anachronisms and inconsistencies and just retconnings. Yeah, even I'm kind of weirded out by that, like how we've got the Mark II Lancers, even though they were introduced. Wait, yeah, even there really is no excuse no matter what here. So I'm just gonna take it as this game is that much as the story of the game's accurate, with like 90% accurate or something like that, or canon. So yeah, and this is gonna be about Gabe Diaz, Kate Diaz's father, and yeah, we're gonna see a lot here. We've seen so much already. We haven't seen where Oscar is at all. He hasn't appeared in any of the promotional stuff. But I'm a big fan of Gears of War. Like I said, I played all the games. I have read 5 books so far in order, from Asphalt Fields all the way to Coalition's End. I've read the comics. Hell, I even downloaded the Funko game here on my iPad. So I know Gears. I know Gears very well. Yeah. So I can't wait. So I'm excited for this here. And it reminds me that I got to also play the XCOM games here. Now, I'll just open this up here, and before I begin, thank you. I would like to say first, thank you to all my viewers here. Thank you for the 4510 subscriber count. Yes, 4,510 so far subscribers here. I'm also surprised I've gotten that high just on making reactions and a couple of Let's Plays. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys there, and I appreciate those of you who are waiting patiently for certain series reactions to continue on, and I have to say shame on you to those who are still demanding I continue reacting to this stuff, because clearly you don't pay attention to me. I have a schedule. I posted a schedule multiple times on the community. I said it in a couple of my update videos as well. But apparently you guys never bothered to look for those, because I don't know why. You've got no excuse. You really have no excuse as to why you can't go to my community page and see it there for the theater schedules right there, or to any of the channel update videos I take the time to post and tell you all what I'm doing. So at this point, I'm sorry, so all of you who are still demanding DuckTales, Tangled, I'm gonna be blunt, because I'm getting tired of those as well. I'm gonna say, shut the fuck up, you dumbasses! I have said time and again, I have a schedule right now. And as I'm talking, as I'm recording, We are in the second bracket. Yeah, like it's Darling in the Franxx and Carmen Sandiego. And the next up here, it's gonna be Young Justice and Big Hero 6 mixed, as well as season 2 of Build Divers Re-Rise. I apologize for that. And getting angry like this kind of gets me off track. So yes, there's all that. And I would also like to give a very, very special thanks to the patrons who have been helping me, supporting me on my Patreon here with just your $2 a month here. I really appreciate that. Although given the time we're in here with quarantine, you don't really have to do that, but you could spend that money on more important stuff like toilet paper, milk, some water, and of course, food, although from what I hear, we're running out of food as well. Oh boy. Bad times. So yes, people, and remind you all people that in my Patreon, just $2 a month gets you early access to series reaction videos. Well, now that's over with. Let's go to watch this here. Oh, and another news here. I forgot. I just heard on Kotaku.com that the ESRB here, they're gonna give an ad in their ratings board here, like blood, gore. Apparently, another one's gonna be loot boxes. They're gonna say that this game has loot boxes now. Step forward, if by an inch. This is basically a way for the ESRB and all those gaming companies to wash their hands of the scandal here, because, hey, this game has loot boxes, so now, hey, and if the parents buy these games, then clearly they have no problem with their kids having loot boxes, because these days, do parents even look at the ratings right here? This is for them. This is to tell them this game is not for kids, not for your 6-year-old. Look at that. And now, granted, I haven't seen which rating here, but I'm hoping, you know what? Yeah, just make it an M. Make it an M. Make it an M rating here, where loot boxes are an M rating. And if parents still complain because, hey, my kids spend this much money on this M-rated game here, like, why the fuck did you even buy them an M-rated game? It's like, that's your fault. I mean, we gave you all the warning right there on the label here. If you had just bothered to pick up the game, look at the back here. Okay, no. Then you could have avoided that, but you didn't. So, yeah, that's what's going on in these politics mind. Alright, enough of that here, let's begin. Okay, there we go. Whoa, ow! April 20.
Okay, cupcakes. Listen
oh boy. I won't be able to buy that. 12 years. 12 years? That was 10 years. And crushed humanity. As a last resort, we blew up. Okay, yeah.
Forgive us. This is the only way.
It didn't run off. Well, it slowed them down to be sure. Mustache man. Now Lieutenant D. Sergeant Diaz must recruit a team. Oh, and lead the hunt for Ukon. He's a monster who makes monsters. Yeah, I remember him in the comic Rise of Rom. Really, really big monsters. Go hunting.
And how we gonna do that?
Okay, this is kind of silly here with the.
I think I know a guy.
What the heck, really?
Hey, over here.
Recruit survivors.
Don't you worry. Been working on my recruiting pitch.
All right.
All right, you with us?
This could be the starting how they make Operation Lifeboat a thing here. Vanguard, never supported stand. Okay, yeah, we got the skill tree and everything like that.
What else aren't you telling me?
Well, this game's a little different.
For a fun ride, you and me.
More enemies pre-encountered.
Here, catch
More combat. Oh, that's more. Yeah, the DLC thing for Cole.
How is that even
Okay. There are tons of rewards. No microtransactions. That's just. It's sad. Crazy customizations. Yep. Classic weapon and execution. Cunning enemies and oh shit moments.
I missed you too, asshole.
Oh yeah. Rise up and fight. Okay. All right. So wait, let me see this. Okay, let me go back here because we're gonna turn off the sound, obviously. Listen up. Okay, yeah, the whole like basically the automatopoeia. Well, that's different. But yeah, the really what's the point? That's kind of pointless. 12 years before Gears of War. Okay, the first Gears of War set in 14 after emergence. The Locust invaded. So instantly I'm like, wait, what? What? Don't you mean 14 years? Already this has got me a little concerned here. Again, I mean, I could go back to both my original copy of Gears and the Ultimate Edition and look it up, but it says it's year 4 after emergence 14. That's so 2 years ago would have been after the Hammer of Dawn and everything. And probably okay, Locust invaded and crushed humanity. As the last resort, we blew up. We blew up everything. So yeah, this is still set. So I thought this was set 10 years, not 12 years before. Okay, this is confusing me. Yeah, but this speech right here, there's Prescott right here. I'm very curious here because we have his full speech in the books. In the book, we see his full radio speech, everything like that, when he announces to all of Sera what they're gonna do, what he's gonna do with the Hammer of Dawn. And I really hope to see this in its entirety here. Just see him like broadcast and just have the original actor of Prescott come in and say that speech about, like, I think that's the first time he even used the word locust to address the enemy at the people, like, these locusts. Oh boy, so yeah. Forgive us, this is the only way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that up. It didn't work. That's the thing, it wasn't really... it was not meant to, like, end the locust or any of that. They knew that it would not go deep into the hollow. It was just to slow them down, because if they didn't use the hammer, they would have fallen the first year. It didn't work. And then we got, so what's next, Mustache Man? And then we got this cool here. We see the Lancers. I like the armor. Their armor here. It looks, yes. You can actually tell the difference between the Locust War era armor and the new COG armor that they wear in JD and all the current gears, all the current like new gears wear, as opposed to like the old gears, like, you know, Marcus and good old like Cole and even a Carmine they wear. Clayton Carmine wear, which is still their old one. Yeah, we see. Also, I love the detail. Like, yeah, this is the Mark II here. There is no stock. I often wondered about that. So yeah, but you look at the comics. They don't hold the armor like that, like traditional with a stock, but they kind of have to hold it like this, like they put the body in the side and aim down the sight, which you gotta do here. And also recruit a team. uh, this is clearly what inspires Operation Lifeboat, the initiative to recruit the stranded. And as a small roles here, yeah, you join the COG here as enlisted soldiers, and we'll keep your family safe, healthy, and stuff like that. This is why that's where Dizzy joined in. I mean, he was pressured. He was kind of pressured to join in because there was a sickness rushing around the stranded. The COG were the only one with medicine, with some proper medical stuff here, and one of his girls got sick, so he joined. He didn't, and we got Ukon here. Yes. Ukon. Yeah, okay, this is silly. I'm very curious to hear how this is his entire voice and stuff like that. Yes, Ukon, showing the rise of Rom comics. He is exactly as we see him there. He is the mad scientist. He was the one who's all about the technology and stuff like that. He was the one who created General Carnes from Judgment, his custom mutated steed, if you will. Oh, so yeah, he was the one who also made the Corpsers what they are with the cybernetics and even the Brumox, of course. So I'm very interested. He was very interested to get more and more technology from the surface. He's a monster. And yeah, that's something here though. Like, he's breathing in the emulsion fumes. That's something only the religious caste did. But he's not in a religion. He's not with a religion. He's with the science division. Like, supposedly doing that lets him see the future. Like, has some foresight, visions of the future, stuff like that. But yeah, you see some iconic scenes here. Like, yeah, that's that. Okay. Ooh, and how are you gonna do that? With tactics. I'm very curious how this goes here. You gotta really convince these stranded here, because they hate. They're very pissed off with the COG here. I mean, I'm sure some would join them for the hell of it, but a lot of the people there, millions of people who survived, who was outside the Sinto when the hammer struck, they had it. They were like, "Fuck you guys. We're gonna drive off on our own." I mean, oh boy. I remember when Hoffman and some Gears in the books, when they went out of the city here after the Hammer of Dawn and the ash stopped snowing, they found a survivor, and she attacked. Like, she attacked them, like, wanted to claw them. She was pissed. And so she retreated back into a sewer pipe, stuff like that. Just, screw you guys. But yeah. And I'm also curious to see exactly when entire the mind switch here, because at first, of course, they felt pity for survivors and we wanted to help them, but we all see that as time went on, they grew completely jaded, cynical, and just did not like the stranded here. They just so yeah, curious to see when that transition happened, but it's quite clear it happened quickly, especially when the stranded started just quickly taking apart any cog vehicles that were just even for a moment left on it to its lonesome. I mean, we even see that in the game here. If you've played the Ultimate Edition of Gears, where two stranded are trying to take the guns from a bunch of injured Gears there from the King Raven that crashed. They survive. They're injured. They want help, and these guys are trying to stick their guns. Almost would have if Marcus and Dom didn't show up. So it's interesting here. So he's training. I'm very curious. This is no doubt either gonna backfire on these guys. I mean, this is obviously the beginning of Operation Lifeboat, but no doubt. Also, let's look at that. Let's look at how these guys are firing their guns. The Lancers here. I mean, yeah, okay. It's like they're still holding them pretty loose loose, like traditional guns with stock here in the real world, in our world. But that guy over here is doing a quick burst. It doesn't look like it has much recoil, which actually kind of makes sense because you got that giant bayonet chainsaw right there, no doubt pushing it down, so it kind of bounces out. Then we got this guy here who's aiming down the sights here, like zoom in, and Diaz telling him to nope, lower it down. But yeah, they can't put it up, so it has very little pushback. It's impressive actually. And then we see like he's a vanguard. I've seen his abilities, what he can do. It's like he goes in the middle there and just taunts everyone, and that affects them. That affects the enemy. Yeah, we got unique class, snipers. Yeah, we can save random cog on the field here. And yeah, we got the skill tree here where they made it quite clear that you can level up. You can level up to the max, and you still will not have all the skill, and you cannot fully max out the skill tree here. But you have the option to reset everything and just try a new pathway, see how that works for you. So yeah, I'm mixed feelings about that here. I mean, on one hand, I just love being able to have everything. I love, like, I start out weak, and then I level up and become this OP Titan God Killer. But yeah, okay. Guess this would bring in more replayability here. Like, okay, we got the sniper here. She's got marksman, hunter, stalker, and assassin here. All right, the assassin and stalker sound good. Sound good here. And yeah, any one of these would be a good mix. Like if you dedicate it to one or two or three trees. Yeah, I mean I can see that. I can see I can mix and match. 150 skills to unlock. We got Gabe, who's a support type. Very weird how the main character has a support role here. He's a surgeon, paragon, strategist, and combat medic. All right, so obviously these surgeon and combat medics complement each other perfectly. I'm curious to see what these two others will how they work. Well, yeah, give it a little different here. More enemies to encounter. Yeah, we got a much more, but we see more or less the same mechanics here. Like you can actually see almost. I think that's a grub hole right there, and still the same. You need a grenade or an explosive or whatever explosive to seal it up. Otherwise, these guys will keep coming up. It's also interesting that this guy is using a retro lancer. I guess there are some people who still prefer to using the classic. Which makes sense. That's always going to be those people. Like, I'm so used to this one, I'm comfortable with this, and this new one kind of feels weird, so yeah. And then the reward system here, yeah, no microtransactions. They said that here. You get rewards. I'm assuming you can pick them out from the battlefield. They said, or they've probably got something in place here where you're awarded something for a job well done or whatever. Yeah, yes. It's pretty fucking sad now that we have to have this. Like, yes, don't worry, no microtransaction. Like, we have to broadcast that in the trailers now. That's how bad these crap has gotten here. Yeah, look, like, we see the crazy customizations happening here. We see the sniper. She had almost the summer wear Gears armor here because her arms are free. Then she had no armor. So I'm also assuming that armor will affect you. Obviously, you have armor, you got more defense, you can take more hits, but you're slowed down, stuff like that. You're a bit restricted, when you don't have armor like this, you are faster. You can probably be more agile. And all right, I mean that's cool. I'm looking at this guy right here with the minigun here. Alright, then he switches to green, which the green looks like it's UIR armor. And you can even see Gabe over there. Okay, now she's got straps on, alright. I'm very curious with the level customization here. Like, could I, like, for example, these straps here, could I have, like, a strap that gives her one or two extra, say, bullets for sniper? And yeah, there we are. Okay, that guy is now dressed in Onyx gear. But I also noticed that... Okay, there we are. There we are. Let's see that again here. This time I'm looking at the long shot she's got. Okay. Oh yeah, I can see that's a different scope right there, and there's the traditional scope of the long shot. And yeah, we can even see where it has this. All right, cool. And the classic executions. I love how that Lancer has a drum bell right there. Oh shit moments. Time to rise up. So yeah, this... And it comes out April 28th. Oh boy, this month. Well, I don't know about timing, but yeah, okay. So give us something to play. But how many of us will be able to buy it? I mean, I don't have the money, sadly, because of the quarantine. I'm low. I'm in the red. I'm saving. So yeah, looks like I will have to wait. I liked what I saw. Honestly, I'm very curious. I'm mostly looking forward to Prescott's speech, surprisingly, because I want to know if they do it word for word, like they did in the book. They got it. That is the ultimate form of just for the big Gears fan here. That is a nice giddy moment for us here. It's like, oh, that is a speech. Like we read about it. Now we see how it was, a broadcast and everything like that. Just seeing how hard it is for Prescott to do this, because yes, it was a hard moment for him. To have to push the button that essentially blasted them to the last era. As Bear just loves to compare to. So yeah, I mean, I can't wait, and I can't wait to see all the reference. I think we're gonna get like a Marcus cameo here, but in the same way as he cameoed in Judgment here, in which we heard his call. So yeah, there's that here, and you know, we heard Cole here in one of his lines, but he's a DLC. He's DLC definitely. I mean, I don't know where he is right now. So yeah, everyone, not much else to say here. This was awesome. I'm glad they are going back to the war, actually, to the Locust War. I got no problem with the Swarm War. I really do not. I don't hate JD or any of the new casts here. I'm fine with them. I mean, they're new. They're new. That's what everyone's complaining about. They're new. They're not the people we've been growing up with. Well, yeah, what do you expect? They were born after all this shit. Sort of like the whole generation of the soldiers who were alive during World War I, and then their offspring were different, something like that. So yeah, there's that here, but at the same time, there's so much about the Locust War early on that we really do not know about here. I mean, now we gotta see about Ukon here. What about the other, religious leader here, member of Mira's inner circle? There's more you can do. So everyone, thank you for watching. As always, comment below what you all thought. like, subscribe for more videos. Until the next one, this is Mecha-san. See you guys next time.